All right, now it is time for a customer top-rated product that comes to us from Ninja. We all know that we love sparkling water. It has become such a wonderful way to just get a little bit of something special besides just water, to have the sparkle and that wonderful flavor as well. So the Ninja Thirsti allows us to not only customize flavor in our drinks, but also customize our sparkle. If we want the sparkling water, if we want still water, we can have it, or we can have all of our sparkling levels. There are 3 different sparkle levels here. It's a customer top rated, over 114 5-star reviews here. We have for you not only the Ninja Thirsti system, you are also going to get the water reservoir. So you're going to fill this up with water. It works really well with nice cold water, so you can place cold water in here with some ice, and you can also do room temperature, but it works really well with cold water. Then you are also, with this system, going to receive your flavor pods. So these are going to give you 8 different flavor drops. You have a choice. You can mix and match them. You have a choice of just 1, or you can put 2 in at once and have it be a mix. So we'll talk with Aurora about that and how that all works. There's different types of the flavor systems as well. So some will give you some vitamins, some will be extra hydration, some will even have caffeine to give you energy in them. Then, this is really pretty amazing because for a while, you were not able to mail any of the CO2 canisters, but now we are able to. So the CO2 canister is going to come with this as well, and you are going to get your quick start guide. So really a wonderful way you can customize and create. Just yesterday, my sister came, or 2 days ago, my sister came over to my house and she said, "Do you have any sparkling water?" And I said, "No, I'm sorry." I said, "I have juice. Do you want that?" And she said, "No, I really want just the bubbles. That's what I want." So this ensures that you don't have to go to the store and pick up the sparkling water cans that your family is done with in a day and you're lugging them back and forth. You can make them at home and have that great flavor. Oh, and by the way, 0 sugar, 0 calories for these flavors. $149.98 is your deal drop price. Your easy pay, 5 easy pays of $30, and this is an expiring price. So we've got until the beginning of April for this one. So now is the time to pick it up because it might not last until April, but we do have an expiring price for that point. The shipping and handling was $16.22. So we're able to shave that off, as well as the $49 savings from the QVC price. So it's a total $65 plus savings for this one. Aurora, this I have seen in the kitchen with David. I had a chance to play around with it and use it. And I just love how easy and simple it was. I was kind of bringing drinks to people throughout the show, and they could choose and decide not only what flavor they wanted, but also, are they someone who wants just a little bit of sparkle, or do they want the full throttle sparkle?
Yeah, so this one is just incredible. I am a soda fanatic.
Really?
Like, cases and cases. Like, if I could drink all bubbles all the time, I would do it. But what I love about this one is oftentimes I have those empty, half empty, 3/4, someone just took a sip, soda bottles all over my house. Here, and you can see it dispensing now. I just love the way it dispenses. You can see the flavor coming through.
Look at that.
But
yep.
with this machine, you're controlling the amount you want. From 6 ounces all the way up to 24. You are controlling whether you want it. I mean, it can do still. You don't have to do bubbles with this. You either can have flat, low bubbles, which is like a little bit of a hint of bubbles, medium, maybe that's average, or like those max bubbles, which would maybe be like your Prosecco, your champagne, where you're getting all those like toppy little finishes. It's giving you so much customization. It also gives you the ability to decide how much of that flavor you want. You can see that sometimes I put my flavor blast to a 2 here. You can see that really vibrant, intense color. If I wanted to do a flavor blast 1, the color would be a little bit less. The flavor would be less intense. So it's just so much customization, the size you want it, the way you want it, and it's delicious. So refreshing.
Wow. So Aurora, talk to us about how this works, because we're seeing here, you put in
That's
the CO2.
the canister going in.
Okay.
Yep, and it's just a twist in. It's really easy. You're seeing it iced because you do get better bubbles with cold water. So the quickest way to do that is just, fill a little bit of ice, fill to the 18-ounce line, and then top it with tap water, or I like to do filtered water. And then you're seeing those 8 great flavors. Remember, each of those could be combined with other flavors. They can be used on their own. It's so customizable. And absolutely what I love about these, they're easy to put in, but when they're done, they're not messy. The cap snaps right back on. So if you're done using it, it's not like a one and done or you can't change, you're stuck with the flavor. You put the flavor in you want, and when you're done, it's a snap close. Like I'm someone who if it has a container that it comes with, and the container makes my life easier too, this is just so much fun. This one here is the vitamins. This is the orange tangerine. I'm going to show that a little bit later.
Yes.
With the ripe raspberry. So again, I can combine these. I can make so many different flavor combinations with a series of benefits. Whether it's going to be splash, which is like a hint of flavor.
Yep.
Vitamins, so you're doing something good for your body. Whether you want to do hydrate, which is electrolytes. I've learned lately that if I'm feeling tired, maybe coffee is not the best thing that I can do. Maybe my body just needs electrolytes. Maybe it just needs that like pick me up that way. That's great after a workout, or if you just need that extra hydration.
Yes.
And then energy too. So like if you want to get that energy in, it's easy. So here, I'm actually done here. So you're showing where you pop down for the canisters. This is so easy. It's just a light. It's really just a light pull down. And then the canisters are so easy to remove. You pop them out. Again, that closed spout. So it's not, the old versions of these, I guess I'm old enough that I remember. It was like a messy, it was not this easy. I remember the first time I was like, I love soda water. It didn't come with these easy pop out canisters with the closed lids that you can easily swap out. I'm just going to swap this out right now. And it's just, you can see how quick I do it. I'm going to insert it back in. And then I'm going to go all the way from, I had done a kiwi strawberry along with a lemonade, and it is delicious. I'm doing this backwards, remember? So this is like,
remember, Aurora, you could just leave one in, right? So you don't have to do two if you wanted just a solid one flavor.
I've got just the energy.
Oh, great. Okay, perfect. So you've popped them in, and now we can actually maybe come in close here just to show the buttons of it, so we can kind of talk through what Aurora's doing. So you can see here, you first have your choice of either choosing your still or your sparkling. So if I want just still water, I can have that with flavor, or I can go sparkle, level 1 sparkle, level 2, or level 3 if you really want to go full throttle sparkle. And then on this side, you're going to choose your cup size, so you get to decide between your 6, 12, 18, or 24 ounces. And then here's where you're going to get your flavor. So if you have one flavor pod right in this one, you'll just click the one. And again, you can customize. Do you want just one level of flavor, or do you want 2? If you also want to do a mix of flavors, you would then click the 2. And again, decide, maybe you want the lemonade stronger than the strawberry kiwi, or maybe you want the strawberry kiwi stronger than the lemonade. You have a choice to decide how much you want to actually customize this. Once those are in, it's going to be good to go, and you would click start, and it would go, and you'd have your wonderful drink.
Yeah, and it's just, you can see it actually perfect timing. Look at us, we're timing it great, because now mine's dispensing. You're just
amazing.
Yes. So here you can see how it dispenses. I love it. When you're doing the 2 flavors, just remember, don't pull it out between the 2 flavors, because it's going to dispense one and then it's going to dispense the other.
Got it.
When you pick, this is 2, I picked 12 ounces for this pour, so you can just see how that fills. That's a nice big highball.
Yeah.
If I wanted to do something pretty like a mocktail, or like even like if I wanted to top off, make a wine cooler or something a little bit lighter, refreshing, I would do that smaller ounce pour. And 2 as well, if you're working with a smaller glass, remember, you're not making a whole pitcher. You can if you want to, but you can also opt for your own glass. So if you have a shorter glass and you want to just put it in there,
that's great.
you have an easy drop down to do that. It really, everything about it is intuitive. It even gives you to scan a QR code for where you can go to order more of the CO2 cartridges. If you're out, like if you're just blowing through it, because this is hosting. This is just the best.
Oh yeah.
The CO cartridge, I'm gonna actually show it. It pops in, so you've got the water reservoir here. And again, I'm knocking over things. But again, you want this to be cold. So here's the water cartridge on the side. Here is the CO2 cartridge.
Okay.
And this actually has a nice tilt to it. So you can see how I'm actually going to move some things.
Sure.
I'll actually move my water so that you can see it. But it actually tilts up, which makes it really easy to install. And you're just twisting it in. It's just a twist to the right and it has arrows. Ninja's going to make you think of everything. It shows you on here step 1, step 2. You pull out, insert it, and then the case to close it makes it nice and clean. The water canister, I love this because it actually has a groove. So you know exactly where
Great.
it goes because the groove goes over the base here, and then I just lock it in. It has a water indicator in here too that'll tell you if it's cold enough, because remember, cold does make better bubbles.
Okay.
So, and then again, your different cup levels here. So whether you have a tall, like a really tall glass, like this is my tallest drinking glass that I have, or if I just want to do like an individual pour, or like my mother-in-law, she likes a little bit less when she
Yes.
has her soda water. She just likes a little bit of fun, like a little
Ninja
bit of
has really thought of
spritz.
everything. I mean, even
For everyone.
yes,
Yeah.
for everyone. I'm showing just here when we open up that CO2 cartridge, the receptacle, it already has for you how
I
to
know, I love
install
this.
the CO2.
that
So it's going
tag.
to walk
I
you
know.
through specifically what you need to do to install that CO2 cartridge. And then there's also that QR code that you can scan when you need to purchase a new one for that. So it's that time where you're the one who's in control of what fizzy drinks, what sparkling drinks you want in your home, or just flavored still drinks in your home. You can stop going to the store and purchasing all of those sparkling beverages and getting the case of them and having it done in just a couple of days, because this is really going to be almost like what the pod coffee makers are for coffee. This now is for your sodas and for your drinks. So it's a really fantastic way to really just bring something new into your home and let you customize it. So Aurora, we're seeing here that water canister. And I want to talk a little bit.
Cool.
Yes,
Yep.
please go ahead. And then I have a question for you after. So do you want to talk us through this video first?
Sure. So, okay, we passed really quickly through the water canister, keeping it cold to optimal bubbles. These are the different pods. You get 8 in this great case with like a magnetized lid. They pop in. This is where you're getting your flavors, your vitamins, your energy if you want it, or your splash. Remember, there's 4 different lines and a million different flavors, plus the combinations that you can do. They go right in. You have your choice of sizing, your choice of bubbles or no or flat, and it's just really easy combinations to make a variety of different drinks, all with 0 sugar. They're just, I mean, it's so much customization. But you brought up something that I just absolutely love. If you've never ordered a Ninja, the unboxing is really fun.
Yes.
Because they have every single step of the way. They have these cute and easy. This is where you said for the CO2, where you add it, it gives you your step by step. And it's even in the shape of the actual canister. So that's your first step. You're picking it out of the box. It's exciting. There's stickers everywhere on this. So get started, explore our flavors.
Yes.
This will take you to all these great recipes. You're going to want to use every single QR code that you find. On the water canister, it's going to give you a little reminder. Keep me cold. You know, keep me cold.
Keep me
Can't
cold,
wait,
please.
just add ice. Yeah, it's Ninja talks to you. It's really going to tell you when you open the tab to do your canister here. It's going to give you step 1, step 2, and these are illustrations that are actually on the machine itself. So say you get rid of the card that it comes with, there's still going to be an illustration on the model. It's so
great.
intuitive.
It
I mean,
really
this is, but for hosting, like when people are like, oh, how do I use it? I'm like, just read the machine. The
Right.
machine will tell you.
It'll be good.
You know,
Yep.
It'll be good. You're going to get it. And remember, too, there's all the buttons. It's very intuitive. So it does tell you the sizing. And it's just a push of a button to get you from that 6 ounces all the way to the 24 ounces. It's a push of the button to get you through either your still, your level 1 bubbles, which is going to be like really light bubbles. Maybe someone likes a little bit of bubbles, but they like it once it's a little bit flat. Your medium. And when I say max bubbles, if you love Prosecco or you like a good champagne, that's what I think of when I think of max bubbles. Just all those little bubbles that like hit your tongue.
Yeah, that's the one that
You're
like
gonna see
goes into your nose. You're gonna
Yes.
like, yes.
And it's got bubbles. So literally you're pushing the bubble button to decide.
Yes, I
how
know, I
much
love it. And then look, the
sparkling you
still
need.
one is just like
Yeah.
a flat, because that's flat.
Flat.
It's so
Exactly.
intuitive and easy.
My kids could get this. I mean, my kids before they could read could probably pop their way through
Yes.
this one. And when you're thinking about what those sizes look like, if I'm going to push my 6 ounce, that's going to be when I want to do something like maybe like a top off, something like delicious. Like if I'm going to do a little wine cooler or a mocktail. If I want to do my 12 ounces, I'm going to get something bigger, like this kiwi strawberry lemonade. When you start getting bigger than that, you're going to get pitcher size even, because 24 ounces, I mean, you're feeding more than, like you're giving beverages for more than one person. 24
Yes.
ounces is, you'd be putting a pitcher underneath here.
Yeah, yep.
And then you remember there's finger holds here. So if you have a smaller cup, you don't want